How is going today? Loyalist, come on, Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne Jazz, and today we're doing, I know we're late.
Star Wars
Rise of the Skywalker review. Now,
and just the whole saga as a review.
Yeah.
Too. But we know we're a little late.
We're late. Yeah, I was gonna say, because we're really late. Yeah. But it's because we sat looking at Disney Plus.
Yeah.
We watched the whole series, all the trilogies.
Yeah, we're watching Mandalorian now. We only finished episode 1.
Yeah.
And if you guys follow my Twitter, y'all know I've been saying how I felt after every episode that we finished and stuff like that. So like now we just came back from the movie theater after we saw the last one, episode 9. And we have a lot of questions.
A lot of questions that need answering.
I feel like I see now why everybody was up in arms when the movie first came out. And everybody was like so torn as far as like how they felt. Because when we were in the movie theater, we were looking at some scenes like...
yeah. Now, I think,
how were they able to do that?
Okay, so for example, the beginning of the movie is like...
Spoiler alert, okay.
Spoiler alert right now.
We're gonna be talking
seen Star Wars, the whole trilogies, and the new Skywalker, Rise of the Skywalker, then you need a dip right now. So anyway, yeah. You got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, so yeah, in the beginning of the movie, I'm not going to even go through it play by play. I'm just going to get to the nitty gritty.
Okay.
Palpatine is back.
Yeah. 1.
What?
How? How is he back? Okay, because I asked y'all on Twitter. I was like, after I finished 7 and 8, I was like, where the hell did Snoke come from? And then you guys said, wait until episode 9. And some people was like, you're not going to get answers. So I'm like, let me find out for myself. Then I get there. And then it's kind of like they don't really tell you. It's like they just show you. Like they just show you.
They show you. Yeah, they don't even tell you. Like, they're like this cube, and it's all like the Force, and you're like,
thing that looks like Snoke. So it's basically telling us that Snoke is basically
like
a clone
of Palpatine, and Palpatine looks like a
clone created by Palpatine. How nobody knows how Palpatine is back. Like, is this Palpatine or a clone? Controlling another clone, like how? And then how are you here?
Then he's talking and he's saying that Kylo, I've been the voices that have been talking to you this whole time.
Yeah, he's been the voices, and he's been behind the whole thing.
Yeah, it's confusing.
I'm like, how the hell are you? Like how? And then with Rey, Rey seems to be the most OP
damn
Jedi in this whole saga because. We've seen different Jedi do different things, like Mace Windu. Like when Windu did the thing, like when he was deflecting
when he was deflecting the Force electricity
back to Palpatine, and he turned the way that he looks ugly now and everything like that. And other people could heal stuff. It's like she could just do all of that. Like
I'm like,
all of it.
How did she?
How?
Like I'm not just saying. It's probably some books or something that we might have to look at or read to fill in the holes, maybe. Because, but from a movie going standpoint, it's like, are you guys gonna explain?
From a movie standpoint point of view, they will cut out some parts that are originally from the book. The book explains the entire thing, so I can see why they're getting confused partially from the movie. All right, let me play.
Yeah. How is she able to do all this? Cause Luke wasn't training her.
She was heavily trained.
So was Leia training her?
I mean, Luke trained her a little bit, but not to the point where she's able to shoot out the electricity. But then
there was a scene with
that might be coming from because she's a Palpatine.
Right.
So that might be why she could do the little electricity thing. But she only used it once. And
come to find out she's a granddaughter. And then so we're just gonna skip over the fact that Palpatine was going crazy and got a son, and then they
because we're asking, okay, so Palpatine obviously had a wife or a baby mother of some sort. We've never seen her, and she has this magical child that then births Rey. That we don't know. It was like they were teasing Rey's parents throughout the whole 7 through 9, but
and it was I
would like to see some backstory from that. Y'all let us know if there is some, within, I guess the shows that we didn't watch yet.
I don't know. Are there going to be new Disney shows to fill in the blanks? Maybe that's their whole thing.
Maybe
they was okay. Because I don't know, I can't remember for the life of me if there was a change in directors, because I know J.J. Abrams directed one of them. I think somebody else directed another one, and then J.J. Abrams took it back again. So I don't know exactly what happened there, but all I know is that there's a lot of loose ends. Like with Finn's character, the Stormtrooper. I felt like they could have done so much good. I felt like that was a good character that they could have done so much with.
All right.
But I think they're gonna have those Disney Plus shows. That's what I'm
I
saying.
gotta say, I love Finn's character. Okay.
Yeah.
What I don't love is how they dogged Finn and his romance. Okay, and what I mean by that is that obviously he likes Ray and he's in love with Ray, right?
Oh my god.
Then there goes a character named Rose, and obviously she has a crush on Finn. And Finn is like, I'm thinking that he's holding back on Rose because he's like, no, baby girl, I already like somebody else. I like Ray, so I'm gonna confess my feelings to her. In this 9th episode, he keeps teasing, oh, there's something I need to tell you, Ray. There's something I need to tell you for a long time. Never brings it up. Even Poe brought it up. He said, what did you want to say to Ray or whatever like that? And he's like, why did you bring it up? And then we're like, we don't know. Then at the end of the movie, wait, no, let's not skip ahead, okay? Then Ray kills Kylo Ren. No, Kylo Ren was dead. Kylo Ren was dead. He was thrown by Palpatine. He was supposedly dead, right?
Yep.
Then Ray defeats him, and then she's knocked out. Kylo Ren gets back up, goes to go save her with his life force. She comes alive. She looks at him, kisses him out of anybody, and then he dies. So now she doesn't have a love interest with neither him or Finn. And at the end, I'm thinking that when they come back together, Finn is gonna be like, oh, Ray, I could finally tell you what I've been trying to tell you this whole time, that I love you, and they get together. No, doesn't happen. Okay, let's go to Finn and Rose, because she likes him. That doesn't happen either. So it's like,
And then, no. And don't forget about the stormtroopers. Don't forget about the stormtroopers that defected.
right?
And then introduce them. Then you would think that he would be the only one. The one, the show is just like this one specific
There was a whole lot of them.
And she's like following him around. She seemed loyal.
Right.
And then it's like, bro, it's like, and we never still didn't get to know what Finn had to say to her.
Like,
he said he was gonna tell her, but never got to it. It's
I
like,
felt very awkward when
you know what I
Ray
think they should
and
have done?
Kylo Ren kissed. Like,
you know what I think they should have done? What I think they should have done is, you know how they hit us with Hunger Games?
Yeah.
They hit us with
Oh yeah.
part 3. Look, it's the 3rd part, but it's part 1 of part 3. So they should have just hit us with this. Like, make it 9 and then come out with 10. If you can't fit everything and hit those loose ends like you want to with 9, I would rather have 9 be like a part 2 to set up the episode. And then that would have been good. It would have been great. Because the characters are very good. They have some very good characters. I wanted to see them dive in more with the characters. Like, why did Finn out of all of them get why is he bugged out? Maybe he had the force in him, because he was saying, I can feel it. He's feeling it, right? It's like, hold on, wait a minute. And is that like a teaser or something? We might be going too much, but then we got Kylo Ren, the kissing scene at the end.
Yeah,
after the battle with Palpatine. And Palpatine, it wasn't like, in the sense of like, oh, this is disgusting. It was the sense of this man has been slaughtering countless innocents for the First Order. In the beginning of the movie,
I guess he's good now.
Right, you remember in the beginning of the movie, he has the dopest, evilest scene where he's going in there massacring people with his lightsaber, going crazy. And then it's just like, okay. And then I understood that, I would like to see when Harrison Ford came back, and he was like, I didn't understand.
But see, with that scene, I wanted to figure out why he hated him so much. Why did Kylo Ren or Ben Solo hate his father Han Solo? I still don't know, because it's just like he can't be possibly seeing Han Solo as like this little force thing, because Han was not a Jedi, so he can't see him that way. He says that he's like in his memory. Okay, all right, so why do you hate your father that you had to kill him, but then you felt bad after you killed him? So it's like I feel like he had to kill him
to prove that he was dark. That's what I'm thinking.
To the dark side. That's the only thing that's in my mind why he would kill him. Because when he had to kill and shoot Leia in the little resistance starship or whatever like that, he didn't want to do it. He didn't pull the trigger. Somebody else did from his team, but he didn't do it. So that's why I'm like, that must be the only reason, to just show your loyalty.
I guess it's like he knows he feels bad with those voices in his head, because it's like, remember, Luke was about to kill him. Because he was like, I sense the darkness and all that, and then it
Luke
just
was gonna kill him.
He was going to kill him. And then he saw that he was about to kill him, and then that's what jumped him over the edge. The whole time he might have been feeling bad, but since his mind, and he's young. He's he was really young. So in his whole head, he's like, you know, him being really young and like you could groom and manipulate them, and that's what Palpatine was doing from this whole time from somewhere else that we didn't even know.
And like, then it was like the thing with the Starship Destroyers, like.
Oh yeah, like you had the whole like damn, all right, enough
every single ship had a planet destroyer on it. Every single one. Like y'all don't need the Death Star anymore. Like y'all just got it on every ship.
And I thought, you know, you like make it kind of makes the Death Star seem insignificant if y'all just able to. This damn thing took what, centuries? I know technology gets faster and easier to build as it goes on, but damn, y'all telling me they was able to build all these damn Star Cruisers and then have them each have a freaking planet destroyer? Yes. Like, and I was asking you that. I'm saying, damn, they sure are destroying a lot of planets. And I'm like, where they gonna live if they can destroy every planet?
Exactly. They're not going to destroy everyone. They wanted to destroy everyone that was going to go against them.
I understand.
With us, yes or no? No, bam, bam. Like that's it.
I understand, but it's like, but then they built like, okay, but it's like an elevation thing. Like, wouldn't it have been better if like, all right, we had the Death Star, and we had the thing that we built that was already bigger than the Death Star. Okay, now we have this mega planet that's able to. Wouldn't that be like, oh damn? Instead of each Star Cruiser having I'm like, what? Like, so
I don't know. It's just a lot of things that we have questions on. We're not saying that it's a terrible movie. We're just saying we're confused on certain parts. That's it. Because as a whole saga, it's a great saga. I can see why people were telling us to go watch it, you know, and stuff like that. And like I did tweet out because I was like, if I were to start it, like where should I start? Like order of release, going like 4.
Whoops. Go back.
It's a great saga. I can see why people were telling us to go watch it, you know, and stuff like that. And like I did tweet out because I was like, if I were to start it, like where should I start? Like order of release, going like 4, 5, 6, and then like 1, 2, 3, and then jumping over to other things. But then I decided to go chronological,
so it's
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and like watch Solo and watch Rogue One. Rogue One was very good.
Rogue One was. It was sad.
I liked it, but it was sad how it ended.
It was like okay, they had Ip Man in there. If y'all ever seen me, I know like a couple. I still gotta finish it, but I gotta watch the whole Ip Man series. Yeah. But from what the little bit we saw from Ip Man, it was good. They had his character in there.
Yeah, because I saw Ip Man before we saw Star Wars. And when I saw him in there, I was like, oh.
And he was blind. And he was going crazy. He was blind. And I'm like, he said, I'm with the Force. The Force went with me. I'm with the Force. And I'm thinking he might be like a Jedi or something. Or somehow, and then they just kill his character off. They killed everyone in Rogue One.
Everybody.
And then, but then you're like, okay, you understand what the sacrifice it took.
Yeah, for the plan.
To get the plans to defeat the Death Star. So it was like, It's like, okay, I understand. And that was so good. You saw, it was like, wow.
And it may be because, like, we're new, like, and watching it in a different order than some people did, like, when it was released.
When it first released,
but I personally liked the prequels.
The prequels,
like, a lot of people, to me, were saying that the prequels sucked, but I actually liked the prequels after watching everything, because I felt like I understand more, because I only knew what I knew about Star Wars coming from Family Guy when they did their Star Wars special, and Robot Chicken when they did Star Wars. So it's like I already came in kind of knowing like some information, but then with me watching it 1 through 9, like in order, like I understood and I didn't have any confusion until I got to 9, and then that's when it got confusing. So
of course, yeah.
I mean, like that's why I like 1 through 3. Well, not necessarily 1. 1 kind of.
1 was slow. Let's say less slow.
It was a good intro. I feel like out of 1. I could
Darth
watch
Maul was really good.
Yes. And he didn't say a word in that movie. It was like he said like maybe I don't know if he said a word.
Say a word
or a sentence, but he didn't say anything. But in 1, I think maybe I had to watch that movie for a good 20 minutes, and I would have been prepared for 2. Like I didn't have to watch the whole entire thing. I felt like, but I mean 2 and 3, I did like those.
Yeah, like I personally we liked it. Because it just showed his it showed
like how he became Darth Vader.
Right. It showed
the evil, the hate,
right. It was like
it was like a build up.
It was a big build up, and it was like and then with Luke, that whole thing, he's like, he still had good in him. Yeah. Okay, and then throwing him in the thing, and then Emperor Palpatine's back. I mean, that's a good enough threat right there. It's like okay. the old Emperor that was like really powerful is back. Then the Snoke thing, I'm feeling like they could have done some really good stuff with his character. Like, where did he come from? Like, they could have definitely dove deep with certain characters.
Yeah,
they could like, oh man, it was like. But then the ending, you know, I guess okay. At the end, they're like, okay, when Rey fights Palpatine, and she's like be able to block his lightning. Wouldn't you think that he would be like, okay, I mean, Windu did the same exact damn thing, so I'm just gonna stop doing my lightning. Like, didn't he do the?
He died the same way twice. Like, I don't know how you died. Like, you almost died from Windu doing that thing. He just made you ugly. If it hadn't been for Anakin stepping in, you would have died. But this time, you said Windu's not here, so I'm gonna do it again. Right. But no, you got Almighty Rey that knows how to just.
She's just OP as hell.
Not
She's overpowered.
Ever get hit. Like, I only seen her get hit maybe once when she was falling or something like that, but like, and she like ended the movie with like a little blood. Yeah. But that's, I swear to you. That's
so everybody else getting their limbs cut off. Awesome. Listen. Like, everybody's getting their limbs cut off.
Like, okay, so Anakin lost.
Count Dooku lost his arm to Count Dooku.
Yeah.
And then he fought Obi-Wan, lost every damn thing.
Lost everything.
Then Luke got his arm cut off. I'm your father. Like, it's like, okay, what is she gonna do? Is she gonna lose? I mean, get hurt or something?
Like, at least Leia got blown up, like, from, like, another ship or whatever, but then, like, she kind of, like, flew through space.
Right, used the Force. That was like, ooh, I wanted to know more about that.
She was dead on that point, but then she flew through space and was good. So I'm like, okay, at least she got blown up of some sort. Like, Rey didn't really get hurt, like, ever.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking about it, no.
I'm just like.
So it's like,
But I like the movies though. I'm not trying to trash anything.
No, we're not trashing at all.
I like the movies. I'm just confused.
The setup was like, ooh. The setup was so good.
Stuff different.
Right. The setup was so good that we was on Disney Plus. We was watching episode 8. We was like, buy the ticket for 9 because I gotta see what is going on.
Because we finished 8 last night.
Right.
And then we watched it this morning.
So it's like, okay. And then it gives me more questions than answers. I'm like, so the Force is able to do this? Like, how does she, like, because Luke couldn't teach her how to force it unless Leia knew how to force it.
I guess she could block all that stuff because, like, they say, you know, like, she has all the Jedi with her. Because you heard the voices of, like, Yoda.
And then Luke caught the damn
Windu and
ghost. Luke caught the, because she had this scene where she had battled Kylo Ren, and then like she like they had the whole. That's the scene before Harrison Ford came, and then she like took off on a fighter jet, and then bam, she's back on the same planet that Luke was, and then she was destroying the TIE fighter, and then throws the Luke's like saber in there, and then he catches it as a ghost, and I'm just like, can they always do it? Like, can they always do that? Or like,
hey, I'm assuming so. I'm like, you know what? Okay.
Right, it's like, and the kiss was so awkward, man.
The kiss, I felt awkward.
Oh, man. Okay. It was just like, okay, this man is still slaughtered countless, and then he gets, and he just, oh, yeah, he's, and then dies. It's like, what? It's like
it's like they had a Romeo and Juliet type of romance.
Right. I give her the,
where nobody wins. Like,
I heal you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back alive. Oh, kiss. Then I die. It's like...
And then it was the way that he died too, because he died fading away, like, you know, with the Force.
Yeah.
So it's like. So now that he's good for 10 minutes, he can go ahead.
He can go ahead
and just disappear with the Force, right?
Yeah.
Like not die like the other ones that were dark, right?
Yeah. The good thing I love about the Star Wars franchise was the characters. The character develops, and then seeing the other movies like Solo. Like the Solo movie that he had, and then the Rogue One, and then how to tie it in and fit in little pieces.
I do like seeing Billy D. Williams.
Oh yeah, Lando.
I was so happy to see
that was good. And then they had this scene with Chewbacca when he died, and you're just like,
yes, when he died out my mouth.
I was like, what? Everybody in the theater was like, are you serious? Like, they did not kill Chewbacca. So,
but then luckily 10 minutes later,
right? It's not even. It's like, gotcha. Okay. Like, it's like, oh, because all of a sudden Rey and Kylo were fighting over, like, because they caught Chewie. They were fighting over the ship that they thought was Chewie. And then all of a sudden she just has the lightning power and just blows up the ship. And then you find out a few minutes later that he's still alive. It's like, what? And they have like his dagger, and they basically gotta go scavenger hunting, I guess, to get the dagger. Then, but you know what I really think is gonna happen? I think there's gonna be a Disney Plus series to fill in the holes.
Maybe.
I really do think that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like, all right, so.
Well, they already kind of have the Disney Plus series, Mandalorian, so it's like.
I don't think it has nothing to do with that.
Cute.
I don't think so, but I'm saying.
But still, that's what I'm saying. They already have series. They're like, hey. We did this. All right, we know it was a little funky wonky with the movies, but hey, guess what? Disney Plus series to fill in those holes. Right. You'll see what happens with them and their future. And I kind of wonder what would have happened if they did kept like Ben Solo. Yeah. Now he's not Kylo Ren anymore. He's Ben Solo. Yeah. So what would happen if like they got together and they had a kid and then he became like this almighty Jedi or Force or whatever?
That would actually be very interesting to seeing Skywalker and Palpatine child come together and see how that would go.
That would have been
like damn.
What if
one of my grandfathers is Darth Vader? Damn, my other grandfather is Palpatine. I'm like, oh, my dad used to be bad. Like Jesus Christ.
Right? It's like
am I destined to be evil? Like what? Like,
that would have been interesting.
Like, that would be interesting to see.
But yeah, I don't know. You guys let us know. That's the only things I have.
How do y'all
Other than that, it was great. Other than that, it was.
I don't know if it's because we have our opinion because we had just seen everything in like 4 days.
It was a speed run. It's like when you have to study for a cram test.
Right.
We crammed everything.
I mean, the Star Wars movie were made before we were born, okay? Like, the first one came out like 1977. We were born in 1990s, like the early 90s.
Yes.
Okay? Yep. We're not supposed to know what happened in the first movie. We're not.
Right.
Okay?
So, I don't know, but this is from seeing everything. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. All right, now we can talk our trash about Star Wars because we saw it all.
Not all of it.
Not all of it, because we still got the Clone Wars, cartoon. The cartoon got like 6 seasons.
Yeah. And they got a lot of episodes.
Like a lot. 20 plus episodes for the Clone Wars.
In each season. Like, so we gotta watch that.
So we have a lot.
We gotta watch Mandalorian, so we still have a lot to watch.
We have
but as far as Star Wars movie
trilogies
that came out in the movie theaters, that's how we feel. So, good movies. Just
great movies. Because at the end it was like, oh. It was like, oh, y'all had it. Y'all had us.
Right.
It was like, oh, just filling these little holes right here, and this would have been a perfect movie.
Right.
But anyway, comment below. Let us know what you think.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe. It's just more.